You're going to be really mean. You're going to push everything back. Hey everybody, I'm Guy Sansone. I am the CEO and founder of H2 Health. And as we continue to evolve, we thought it was important that everybody in the company get to know each other and other people in other areas of the business and kind of get to know the personalities and the talent and the people that we have here. And we're going to be trying to share that with you guys on a semi-regular basis. So this is the very first installment of H2 Getting to Know You. And I am privileged to have Michelle Sapia, who is basically Brittany Page's partner in crime.
I love that title.
Here in Florida. Running the Florida Assisted Living Senior Care Services business. And for those of you who don't know, it has been since December of 2000, one of the very great success stories that the H2 has seen. It has gone from zero revenue and zero patients to almost 2,000 patients a week, right?
It's amazing.
It's truly amazing what these guys have accomplished. So Michelle, welcome.
Thank you, Guy.
Welcome to being our very first H2 Getting to Know You.
I love that.
And I'm going to talk about just stuff, right? Okay.
Sounds good.
And you're probably going to talk to me about stuff. So
absolutely.
We're going to see how it's. So you're a lifelong Florida resident, aren't you?
Yes, I'm born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida. I grew up in Mandarin. And then when I got married about 18 years ago, we moved to Jacksonville Beach.
18 years ago.
18 years ago.
And you moved right to the beach.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. So.
What do you love about Jacksonville?
What do I love about Jacksonville? I love being outside and love the beaches. So I grew up going to the beach every weekend. So now to be able to live in Jacksonville Beach, we are a quick bike ride to the beach. I have a 9-year-old little girl who is a beach bunny and loves the beach.
So that's your life here in Jacksonville?
Yes. So born and raised in Jacksonville, and then I went to the University of Florida. Go Gators, that's right.
You're a Gator.
Yes.
Okay, just so you know, you may know this, I'm the father of an Auburn Tiger.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Are you really?
I am.
Oh, come on. It's great to be an Auburn Tiger.
Everybody has their faults, and that might be yours. So go Gators.
But we're really not competitors, right? I mean, like, we're in the same conference, but we're
in SEC. No.
SEC, I guess it's one conference now. There's not even an East and a West anymore. Who's more of a competitor? Seminoles? No?
I mean, I'm a Gator.
Or Georgia? Who is it?
I mean, Florida, Georgia will always have that rivalry.
Do you go to the world's greatest, what used to be called
largest cocktail party?
Do they still call it that?
They do.
Okay.
People tailgate for days ahead of time. It's amazing.
Your husband, 18 years. He's in healthcare too?
He is.
Okay. Why doesn't he work for H2?
So very funny. My husband actually used to work for Heartland. He worked for them for...
Heartland's a different company.
Oh, okay.
It's just part of our culture, our history. Okay, good. He's used to... What did he do for them?
So he was the national contracting director. So he negotiated the contracts between the insurance companies and the fee schedules for reimbursements.
Did he really?
Yes.
Wow.
That is actually how I got introduced to who Heartland was. When I went to the University of Florida, my first internship was in Orange Park, Florida, at the outpatient clinic.
Were you a OT? Was that your degree? Your undergraduate degree? Okay.
Yes. So my degree, proudly from the University of Florida, was my bachelor's in occupational therapy, and I graduated in January of '03. So doing that math, I've been an OT for 21 years now. And my first...
Are you still practicing?
I am.
How often do you see patients?
So I fill in if we have therapists that call out or coverage for holidays, or for sick children. As a manager, I love that all of our managers are clinicians by trade, so we can fill in as needed. But I still like to have my hands on our residents and our patients, because I do get that satisfaction of seeing a difference in their life.
That is just awesome. Now you, to me, just scream sales. No? You just have this charisma, this I want to be out there and meet people and talk to people, and do you do more on the sales side, and how do you see your personality fitting with what you do at H2?
So I like to think I'm very passionate about what I do. I absolutely love working for H2 Health. I love the company. I love the mission and the values that it has. And for me personally, starting as one of the first employees under the H2 Prime Living, I was the first employee hired as an occupational therapist, and I was the treating clinician in our first 2 assisted living communities out at the beach, and have helped kind of grow the business since then. So we went from 2 communities to now over 55 communities.
I'm glad you know, because I'm not sure I even know how
in the state of Florida, yeah, and we just got
have
2 more last week, so continuing to grow in the state of Florida. But I think me starting with the company as a clinician, really hands-on in these communities, and building a caseload in these communities, and then continuing to bring our services to new communities, it makes me so happy and provides me such fulfillment knowing that we're able to provide our services to so many different seniors in many different capacities, whether they're in their home, whether they're in an independent living, an assisted living, a memory care community. I love what we do because we are able...
Did you all your career focus on seniors, or did you evolve to it? I mean, there's a lot of OT with kids.
Yeah, so my first decade of an OT, I was in the skilled nursing facility setting.
I'm sorry about that.
And I never thought I would get out of that. And then I made the change to the AL/IL memory care world, and I haven't looked back since. You know, this is definitely where I feel that my passion is. I think, you know, a strong part of that is I was very close to my grandma growing up. I helped take care of her up until I went away to college. And when I was looking for an assisted living for her, and I went and interviewed different communities, because my dad has no medical background, and me being in OT school, I knew more than he did.
Neither do I. But I'm running a medical company. Isn't that funny?
Well, I think you're doing actually a really good job.
Am I doing? Thank you. I appreciate that.
I hope everyone else would agree with that too. I think so. But I think that is when it hit me of why I wanted to go into occupational therapy is I started looking for communities for my grandma. And when I went to interview with different communities, what I noticed is she was just a number to them. And I didn't like that.
That's the most painful thing about senior living, right? It's about, sometimes it feels like it's number one. Really, it's about the quality of life. It's about engagement with the seniors. It's about giving them another special thing to do.
Absolutely.
To have a special purpose in their life as they age, and to make them feel good about themselves. And,
absolutely.
And the food's got to be good too.
The food's got to be good, because that's the number one complaint you'll hear. But it was really important to me, and that's where I really found my niche. You know, I went into a specific community, and they wanted to know all about my grandma, and that truly set them apart from her just being a number. So when I was deciding between physical therapy and occupational therapy, I just really felt myself being pulled to the occupational therapy side, and I haven't looked back since. So it's been great. Well,
Michelle, this has been great, and I love that you've been able to share a little of your history and your passion for therapy and senior living. I'm going to give you the last questions of choice. Choose your own adventure. Would you like to talk about H2's core beliefs and what's your favorite core belief? They're up on the wall. A couple of them are missing on that chart, but your core belief. Or would you like to tell me something about yourself that nobody knows that you want to share with the people of H? I'm going to be really, really easy on you, the first one.
I really appreciate that, guy Sansone. I'm pretty much an open book, so I don't know if there's anything really secret about me. I think it's very obvious. I'm so passionate about the company and what we do for our seniors.
So it's not like I love
So-
to play volleyball, or I know your husband likes to
He likes
surf,
to surf.
but I guess that's not.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with.
I guess I'm really not too interesting.
Oh, yes, you are.
So we're going to have to go with core values.
Okay, which one?
For 100.
Which one of those core values do you think fits you best, and what you try to do?
I mean, I believe in all of these values so much. I think when it comes to a great work environment, that really matters to me. You have to believe in the company that you work for, and you have to believe that they're doing the right thing along with yourself. And what I feel very passionately about with H2 Health is I love waking up every morning and knowing that we're making a difference in people's lives, whether it is our at-home division, our brick and mortar division, our senior division. I know that as I'm going into these senior communities, we are going to help them have a better quality of life. And what we're able to do is really listen to our patients and our residents. We want to know, what is it that you want to work on in therapy? So for us to be able to provide a goal that they want to work on and work directly with them on that, we're impacting their quality of life. And at the end of the day, I know what we're doing helps people and gives them a better quality of life.
That's
so
awesome.
what more could you ask for?
That's just awesome. We have a message for your partner in crime, Brittany Page.
Miss Brittany Ann Page.
Brittany Ann Page. and this is from both Michelle and I. Do you want to deliver the message?
We love you so much, Brittany. I know I'm also your stepmom as well, but I'm just so proud of you. We're so excited to welcome a third Page child to the H2 Health
Absolutely.
family. Enjoy your maternity leave, and we can't wait to have you back when you're ready.
And
But Guy and I have
hope
everything under control.
I hope little Laney
Laney.
is doing well, and everything's good, and we can't wait to get you back to work, because you're just too much fun to have around.
Love you, B.
So thank you, Brittany. Michelle, thank you. Let's
Thank
toast.
you.
There's no alcohol in here, but
Champagne. Cheers.
Champagne toast to our first H2 getting to know you. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Guy.
Bye.